Good morning, kindergarten. So today we are going to do a drawing lesson of a veteran since Veterans Day is coming up and you guys just got done learning and hopefully watching a short little video on Veterans Day and what it means. So I thought that it would be fun to do a drawing lesson of a veteran. So what you are going to need is you are going to need your blank piece of white paper, and then you are also going to need some type of drawing tool. Now, I know that in the classroom we usually use a magic pen, but if you have a pencil or even a black marker, that would work. That would work today too, since you are at home. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do is you need to make sure that your paper is going up and down and not hot dog style. Okay, so Mrs. Clanton's going to lay her paper back down and we're going to go ahead and get started. In the center of your page, you are going to kind of draw a little smile line. So here is Mrs. Clanton. It kind of looks like the U, which we're also learning about that letter today, or not today, but this week at school as well. Okay, so then we're going to add another little U to connect our two lines, and then a straight line on top of that. This is kind of going to start forming our veterans hat. And since we know that veterans were usually in the Army or in the Navy, so they always usually had a hat on, okay? So then we're going to go ahead and we're going to draw kind of a rectangle on top of that. Perfect. It looks like you guys are doing so well. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our veteran's neck. Okay, so I just did two lines underneath of the chin. And then I'm going to make this look like he has a body. So here we go. Just kind of draw some shoulders down. And then on the inside, I'm going to go again. Except on this inside one, I'm going to go ahead and close it up. All right. So these right here are going to be our veteran's arms, and on the inside of it, we are going to draw his uniform, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go back up here to the top, and we're going to draw a V, and then we're going to draw another V. So two V's. And then from this last V, we're going to draw a straight line down. And then we're going to add two pockets, one on each side. Okay. And then we are going to put some buttons going down because it always has to be buttoned up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add another rectangle here to the bottom of our jacket. And we're going to act like we're putting on a belt. Okay. Good job. Now, before we move on, this next part might be a little tricky, but I bet you can do it. Okay, we're going to add their hands. Now, think about how many fingers you have. You should have 5 fingers, so we're going to make sure that our veteran has 5 fingers. Here we go. Okay, so there's one hand. We're just going to close it up. Okay, now I'm going to turn my paper just a little bit to get my other hand over here. Okay, now Mrs. Clanton's hands aren't perfect either, but I tried to make them look like fingers as best as I could. So if you're just doing your kindergarten best, I think that we'd be very happy with your veteran drawing. Okay, all right, so then from down here, we're going to add some pants to our veteran, okay? So we're going to add some pants going down. I'm going to go ahead and close it up and add kind of a line going down the middle. And then we're now going to add some feet or some boots, okay? So do you see how Mrs. Clanton did that? I'm going to give you 1 second to add your stuff to your veteran and get caught up if you're a little bit behind. Here we go. So the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to go back up here and we're going to add our face to our veteran. So we're going to add our eyes and our nose and our mouth. Okay. And then we're also going to add some ears. Okay. And then underneath that hat, we're going to make it look like he has some hair. Now, if you are a boy or if you want to make a boy veteran, then you're going to stop right here. But if you want to make a girl veteran, because there are girls who are in the Army and who have been veterans or who are veterans, you can add some hair that looks like this going down, okay? All right. Now, the last thing that we're going to add to our veteran is on their uniform, they usually have camouflage. So we're going to show that by adding some squiggly lines. So yours does not have to exactly match Mrs. Clanton's. Okay, so you can see that I'm just kind of adding some camouflage spots to my veteran. Okay. I'm adding it all over. Okay. All right, so now what your job is to do is I would like you to add some details to the back of this. So you could have them standing on grass. Maybe you draw an American flag with your veteran, okay? And then I want you to think about what our veterans, what they actually wear. So they're probably in green and brown, some different shades of green, so maybe some dark green and some light green, okay? So I really want you to work on coloring your veteran the true colors, their real colors. I don't think I should see a rainbow veteran, okay? So I want you to work on coloring your veteran and your details in your picture, their true colors. And then your last challenge is you are going to label your picture with beginning sounds, okay? So you could label the hat, hat, okay? You could label the pants, pants. You could label the boots, boots, okay? And then you could add the grass and the flag, and you could also label that, okay? I can't wait to see your veterans on Thursday, and we'll get to hang them up in the classroom. Good luck, and I can't wait to see them.